Hi, my name is Dr. Mirrafati from Mirrafati. Today we're going to do something really interesting. I've been asked a lot, do a video about what do you do for the hollowness or a dark circle under the eye? What is the alternative from doing the fillers like Bellatora or Restylane, Juvederm, any kind of hyaluronic acid filler? What is the alternative that not only fills it up, but also help the skin to regenerate and basically have collagen formation? And one of the more popular things that people are doing, and we're also doing this at Mirrafati, is that we get your own blood using a PRP kit. Now, this is a caveat. You got to make sure when you do PRP or wherever place you decide to go, make sure they're using a kit. It's a PRP kit that comes in. And we also have the machinery to take this PRP, we have a PRP machine, to turn it into a separate layer of plasma, what we call the CD34, which is all the growth factor of your plasma. And the next layer up is going to be the Platelet Rich Plasma, PRP, and above it is going to be PPP, which is a Platelet Poor Plasma. I'm going to draw my own blood and to show you what are the different layers, and from the time that I actually get the blood to separation, I'll show you the whole process. But the idea is to separate your plasma from the CD4, PPP, and PRP, and then you take that platelet poor plasma and you put it in another heated machine and denature the albumin, what we call the activated albumin fibrin gel. That's something that people look up a lot. Activated fibrin albumin gel is the albumin that is denatured, is like a fibrin sheath, and it is actually it's sort of a filler material that people use to put underneath the eye, right on top of the bone. It's your own material. There is no foreign body reaction, and it also helps to regenerate the collagen. Now, along with that, we take that CD34, which is a growth factor on the bottom, and interject it into that fibrin, so that also helps it to regenerate the collagen as well. Now, we actually convert the other part of the platelet rich plasma and convert it in and mix it with the growth factor and liquid phase concentrated growth factor. That is kind of an autologous mesotherapy. If you heard about mesotherapy, that's what it is, except it's from your own blood. Now, I'm going to do all this process and show you blood drawing, what it looks like, and all the way when we actually put it into the machine, what it looks like, and the separation. Then from there on, when we put it into that denaturing machine, and it looks like what it looks like when, and it has a liquid, from the liquid to a more pasty, more gel feel that is used for underneath the eye. You can actually use it in the nasolabial fold. You can use it in marionette line. You can put it into the cheek for growth. So there are a lot of multiple factors we can actually inject it into. So stay tuned, and then we're going to take the process and show you the whole thing. Okay, so my assistant actually helped to draw my blood. This is my blood from that kit that I was telling you about, right? So what we're doing right now, we're letting it sit and kind of cool down to the ambient temperature. Then obviously you open this tip up, and this is going to go into the machine, PRP machine. It takes about 20 minutes to process it, and then I will show you what the separation is, and then after that we put it into that heating machine that I told you to denature the albumin to get the albumin fibrin gel. So just stay with us. So hi, we're back again. I spin the blood in our PRP machine, and this is what we extracted from that blood. So this is that CD34 plus. This is all the growth factors, about 0.7 to 0.8 cc, and this is what we're gonna mix with. This is the PRP, which is Platelet Rich Plasma, okay? And this is the PPP. This is the one that's gonna go in our incubator machine, that's gonna denature the fibrin and turns it into a gel. So this will go in our incubator. It stays there for about 20 minutes and at 75 degrees Celsius, and denatures the protein of the albumin, right? So, which is in PPP, platelet poor plasma. And then we take this, we put half a cc of this growth factor with this, right? So now when you're injecting it in the tear trough or the hollowness of the eye, you actually have a fibrin gel, sort of what filler is, hyaluronic acid, right? A gel. You're putting a gel with the growth factor in there. I also take the other, so basically from this 0.8 cc, you put 0.4 cc into the albumin gel, and you take other 0.4 cc, and you mix it up with the PRP, and then you inject the PRP right on top of it. So now you have the growth factor intermixed with that fibrin gel for the volumizing, and then you have platelet rich plasma, which basically brings all the signaling for growth and collagen formation. So once we put this in the incubator machine and mix it up, I will show you what it looks like. And it's kind of interesting. It turns into a whitish, creamy color, and we'll mix it up. And this is the stuff you use as basically your autogenous filler, if you will, filler that is made from your own body. So there's really no foreign body reaction to it. And also it regenerates. It's not like a regular Restylane or Juvederm that you put in that goes away. This actually causes regeneration of your own collagen. So ironically enough, the same regimen can be used for hair growth, right? So you can inject this into the scalp for hair growth for men, which I am actually going to use this for the hair growth at the end. But I thought about doing this video because a lot of people ask about what is the alternative to filler for under the eye or hollowness of the eye. And this is just a beautiful alternative. It's from your own body. It's sort of regenerating the cell, and it's not just volumizing, but it's continual regeneration of the cell. So I'm going to go and put this in the incubator and then show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so we're back. This is what it looks like after about 15 minutes in that denaturing machine. You can literally see, like, I don't know if you guys can see this. See how this is the liquid moves up and down, right? But you can see this is no longer a liquid. This is actually a gel. Let's bring the camera close up so they can see that it is not a liquid. It's a gel, it's a fibrin gel, what we call the fibrin activated plasma gel. And this is what goes right as a filler. So it's literally a filler material, right? Like hyaluronic acid, Juvederm, Restylane. This is what it is. So then we're gonna take this out, right? I'm going to use a lower lock to lower lock. And remember that CD34 plus, these are all the growth factor at the bottom of the tube. And I'm going to, so this is about 0.8 cc. So I'm going to put half of this into here, right? Half of those go into here. So now you have some growth factor in there, right? And then I'm going to get empty 3 cc syringe, and I'm going to sort of mix it up. So now you can literally see it's hard to inject. It's no longer a liquid, it's a gel form, and that's why it works so amazingly good in your tear trough. It's a filler material in your cheeks, nasolabial fold, marionette line, and it's a volumizer as well as doing cellular regeneration. And so now we're mixing the growth factor with that activated fibrin gel. And remember what we talked about, that I'm not going to throw away the good stuff, the PRP. So we're going to take this PRP as well. I'm going to inject the rest of this growth factor into my PRP as well, and also mix it up. So then we inject that fibrin gel and then PRP. So this is what we're probably going to do when we're doing the eyes as well, right? So this goes into the hollowness right underneath the eye for a little volume, maybe in your cheek area. And then we inject this on top of it for regrowth and more cellular regeneration. Just in case you're wondering, my hair is a little bit greasy because I actually apply some numbing cream, because as I told you before, in my situation, I'm going to inject both of these into my scalp for hair growth and give my follicle sort of a boost to get some hair density. And this is the new way that people are doing to basically cultivate your follicle in your hair. But this is it. This is that gel form. And this is that activated plasma that we talked about it. All right, well, I hope this video was educational. If you guys have any question, you can always email us. If there's any other videos you want me to make, let us know and be more happy to make those videos.